Oftentimes in school districts, outside agencies, social service agencies always provide us school supplies. We get a lot of school supplies, but giving the basics is so important because those kids also don't have what they need in terms of, soap, toothbrushes, any of that. And, it's really vitally important for our adolescents when they're going through that period in their life and their appearance, and all of that becomes just so much a part of their self-esteem and their identity.
We have programs in the district that provide food assistance for kids, but we don't have anything for hygiene products. And that's a high need with our population of students.
Some of our buildings have a 95% free lunch status. Food stamps don't buy these products, so families really have a hard time getting them.
I oftentimes interact with the parents of those students more often. They're so relieved to have that help, and occasionally we'll even get emotional because they're struggling and they know what they're not providing for their kids.
There's so much bullying that goes along nowadays with children who cannot afford the products to take care of themselves properly, and it will be so awesome to be able to send those products home with these students.
And so the students have that relief of knowing that they now have clean clothes, and there's nothing better than walking in that day with clean clothes on, have your hair washed, and when you don't feel good and you come in and you don't smell good, kids do know that. And when they can feel good about themselves, they actually learn better.
Previously, prior to giving the basics, if we would have had students come in saying that they needed shampoo or lotion or toothbrushes and toothpaste, we'd have to find ways to get it. And sometimes it wasn't always like this. It might have been a day or two before we were able to get those items. And now we can just go to the closet and say, here you go, kids, go take care of what you need. And what else can we help you with?
Last week I had a mom call me at school because she had been unemployed for 5 months. She was starting a new job, but she did not have feminine hygiene products. So her solution was to stay home from that new job. So because of giving the basics though, she was able to go to work and be employed, and she's going to be able to afford to buy her own feminine hygiene products and not have to call me anymore. Before giving the basics came into play, she would stay unemployed.
I remember one week I didn't have a deodorant or anything like that. So for that week it was just really embarrassing. I had to keep my arms down, couldn't answer any questions or whatever. Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing.
Many of the nurses have reported to us that attendance has improved and that they just notice a difference in the students' demeanor. They just have that self-confidence to be here and be clean and be ready to learn.
They continually ask us, what is it that you're seeing? What is the social work team seeing that the kids are needing? And they fulfill those needs. They go out and they find it, and then they help us, which in turn is going to impact our entire community because children are being successful in school.